Brothers, A1 CrossFit, West Bend, Wisconsin. Working on these dynamic effort squats on this day. I did 10 sets of 3. I was going to do kettlebell swings in between each set, but honestly, I just got super fatigued with all the work that was going on, so I ended up not doing that. I was really working on screwing my feet apart, screwing my hips open, making sure I stayed tight all the way down and all the way up, and made things a lot harder, which meant my setup was a lot slower, which meant that I didn't have as much time between each minute. So that was that. I ended up doing some earth training.
Come on. Come on. Sit back. Let's go. Sit back. Let's go. Go. Move it. Move it. Go. Go. All the way up. All the way up. Grip was slipping.
Drop the barbell. So we threw the straps on.
Use that upper back, bro. Still be able to squeeze the bar. Come on. Here we go. Come on. It's no different. You just did it. Come on. Hit it. Go. Fast. Come on. Lock it out. Hold it. Down. Nice.
So I think that was 425 for him. On this day, I was working on speed deadlifts. It's the same day that my boy just pulled that PR. So I got 10 sets of 3 every minute on the minute. About 275 bar weight plus chains plus bands. No, the video is not sped up. It really is that fast, and that's how fast your dynamic effort work should be. I see it all the time where people grind out fucking speed work and they say it's speed work. Like, dude, you just did a max effort lift. It's not speed work. Like, you're just going way too slow, looking like Tammy in the background, calling it speed work. You should be working on your technical proficiency. You should be working on your maximum velocity by rate of force production. What does that mean? It means I'm picking up the barbell with the best possible form that I can, as hard as I can, maintaining that form, pretending like it's a max effort rep every single time. So that's why I'm not pausing at the top or anything, because that bar would actually just kind of bounce out of my hands. It's a deadlift bar, so that bar's got so much whip it would bounce out of my hands because it's going pretty fast. So I don't understand why people think that they need to lift the heaviest weight on dynamic effort. Matt Wenning always talks about your dynamic effort work being like a recovery day, which it should be, because if you're lifting heavy twice a week and you want to practice proficiency twice a week, why would you continue to lift heavy on all 4 days? It doesn't make any sense. You can only do so much proficient technical work at a heavier weight before your body starts to compensate, and then it doesn't become technical work anymore. You're just trying to make it through the lift. So anyways, hit this 275 up for reps after. Working on, again, just hypertrophy. You can see I was pulling from the deficit the whole time, pulling and getting the slack out of the bar. Chain fell off, so I had to adjust the chain. But I felt really good on this day. Everything was kind of just flowing really nicely. I didn't have any pain or any issues that were really coming up. And when a day like that happens, sometimes you just got to cook. You got to cook while the pan is hot. So that's exactly what it did. So I was hitting these lifts up nice. I think I went for 15 reps here. Push the floor away, pull it into your lap. You can see I'm not shrugging. I'm keeping the lats locked down, standing up tall at the top. Why make the movement any longer than it needs to be? It's fluid on this day. It's very fluid on this day. I'm not having to adjust my feet or anything. I'm screwing my feet apart. I'm screwing the floor apart. Really working those hips. And then I went to 315. And then 315 is where shit went south. Probably should have just stayed at 225 for another, or 275 for another set, but I don't know. It felt good. And I wanted to throw around some weight, even though 315 isn't like good weight. For 15 reps it is, but I guess, but whatever. The chains, though, is what made this hard, because as soon as you think that you can go faster, the chains kick in and then you don't go faster. You just applying more force to the chain links, making it harder as you come up. So you can see I start to really slow down. Not really grinding a rep necessarily, but my technique is starting to suffer a little bit. Now it's just a fight to kind of get in the work. And you'll see, like, people would lift that slowly and call it speed work. That's not speed work. Don't lift that slow and call it speed work. It should be very light. It should be between 45 and 65% of your 1 rep max. And 65% of your 1 rep max is still going to be pretty heavy. So I made it through the 15 reps, but I was dying. It was hot. I was dying. My legs were hurt. But it's all good. Got the reps in. Did a bunch of back extensions. Some bent over rows after, and then I did a workout with some of the guys here. It was just a 7-minute AMRAP, 15 sit-ups, and 15 calorie row. And then, you know, stuff and work and things. It was all good. So that's all I got for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Gonna try to put more content out more frequently again, so my videos are gonna be a little bit out of order. You're gonna see some max effort, rep effort, stuff like that, instead of like consistent days. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Love you. Take care. Comb your hair.